It is the early morning, and I am readying the garden for sowing seeds for fall. There is a lot to clean up, a lot to reorganize, and lots of activities to show you. So, in this episode, I'm going to take you along as I rearrange the garden for fall sowing. I hope you enjoy. Before I take you too far into my garden tasks, I wanted to say hello and welcome. Thank you for hitting that play button. I greatly appreciate the time you're going to spend with me today in this video and all videos. As you can see, I looked up, so apparently there must have been a neighbor out making some noise that caught my attention. As you can see here, I am still trying to collect all the debris that seems to fly in the garden due to all the wind we always seem to have. If you notice some smoke here and there in the garden, that's just me burning some incense. Oh, there's some activity. My neighbor's dogs are jumping on the trampoline. I've actually never seen that in real life before, so that was pretty funny. Next time I see that, I'll show you guys what that looks like. So you'll see the smoke blowing. That's the mosquito incense, because even though it's early morning, the mosquitoes are relentless. So let's get into this video and let's get cleaning up and rearranging for the fall. I found a wayward carrot hanging out in the garden. I thought I pulled all these. This is the makeshift table I put together in the spring. I'm taking it down, and when I was about to pull this bag, I found a lone air potato. I thought they all died, and surprise, surprise, there's one still living. That's exciting. I'll be taking this down and rearranging this area. As I was about ready to take this table down, I noticed that my lady cream peas were growing through the grate in the table. Instead of breaking it, snapping it off, or killing it, I decided to go ahead and cut it free because I don't want to kill any of the plants in my garden if I can help it. So as you can see here, I am doing my best to meticulously cut this plant free. You must love your plants in order to do this, don't you? Let me speed this up for you. The way the sun is coming through, it's hard for you to see exactly what's going on, but squint. Right in the center of the screen, right next to that water bottle, is a very large garden spider. I am going to show you in this segment how I capture these spiders and release them in other parts of the garden. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some pots away from the pot that this spider is hanging over. I'm going to take a bucket. I'm going to place my bucket up under the spider, and I'm going to take a lid and force the spider down into the bucket to capture it. And now I have my spider. There is so much cleaning to do. So over here, I am trying to clean up all the bits and bobs that were behind all of my planters on the backside of the potted patio garden. Now, what I have found as I'm sweeping is that I probably need to get a new broom, but that's okay. It'll work for now. I am going to move this big orange pot in just a second. This pot is filled with at least 4 cubic feet worth of soil. When I fill this pot up, I didn't do a hugelkultur method, so this pot is very, very heavy. So it's going to take me a second, but I am going to move this pot so that I can get what's behind it and clean up behind there. So as I move this pot out of the way, you'll see in just a moment that it was sitting on some wood planks. And as I look at these wood planks, I realize lots of roly-polies, worms, spiders, and a few slugs have decided to make this area home. And because of that, I am going to take all of this wood away and get rid of these slugs I don't mind the worms or the spiders, but these slugs, oh yeah, they've got to go. I don't know about you, but I don't like the look of slugs. Slugs are really creepy looking to me. They give me the creeps. Under this palette, I didn't have as many slugs, but I did have a few. And what I'm looking at is whatever was living under here was literally eating the wood. There are some worms, a few spiders, but I don't know what could have been eating the wood. It's gross. It all has to go. This foul little bucket is my goop juice bucket. As you see here, I am placing banana leaves and comfrey leaves. I also place weeds that I pull out of the garden, as well as banana peels that I am given by coworkers at work. The plants love this funky juice. It's not stinky right now because I put some homemade charcoal in it. The garden is being transformed for fall. As you can see, I've taken down the table, I've rearranged my plants, I've removed a lot of the dead debris off of the plants so far, and I have prepared some soil. As you can see here, the garden looks like it's still thriving. There are some plants that look like they could use a deep drink. I will come back out in a couple of hours and give everything a deep drink, but I need to get into the house and get myself a deep drink before I end up on the concrete. I feel like I've sweat at least a gallon of water off. But before that, let me show you over here where I'm going to be sowing some fall seeds. I've refreshed the soil over here, and I'll be sowing my fall seeds very, very soon. I'll take you along when I do that. Now, I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse of what I'm doing to prepare for fall. I hope you come back in another video. Until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You appreciate it.